Hey guys, Luke here, and welcome back to Let's Answer Some Questions. As always, post questions below and I'll answer them next week. Um, let's get started. Um, the 8347135 asks, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Um, he would chuck as much wood as a woodchuck could if a woodchuck could chuck wood, which I believe would be about maybe 10 kilograms, maybe. Jack Spacey asks, if you could be part of any anime TV show, video game, or movie, which one would it be? I'd probably have it be some sort of TV show, as that would have like the longer run or whatever. Um, hmm. I'm trying to think. I'm thinking of possibly like some sort of sketch comedy thing, like Saturday Night Live or something like that. Might be interesting, but I don't really think that would actually be any interesting, really, though, because I'm not really into SNL at all. Um, but if I could like, now I'm thinking of like cartoons. Oh god, I can't think of anything really. Mad TV might actually be pretty cool. Like if there was like a reunion for that, and I could just come in and be like, "Yo, that might be cool." Um, there's nothing else I can really think of that's sticking out at me. So I guess I'll go with that. Master Mito Alpha asks, "Who's my favorite voice actor?" I highly admire Rob Paulsen, voice of voices of Yakko and Animaniacs. Um, oh god, I believe Raphael in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Um, and there's like a whole bunch of other voices like Pinky the Brain. Um, he's done a lot of stuff, and I give the man much props. Jack Spacey asks, what do you think of Video Game Carnage, aka I Am the Carnage, is Machinima partnership? All the power to him. I think that's pretty cool, I guess. Like if that's what he wanted and he gets it, nice. Jack Spacey asks, what are your New Year's resolutions? I don't really have any, I guess. I'll just give like the usual, be a better person, I guess. um, and take steps into furthering the development of my life goals, I guess. Danger Zone 125 asks, do you prefer safe stating over constantly trying over and over again? It depends really, like on the game. Like sometimes I'll not safe state, but safe stating is definitely more convenient. And what is the best emulator for the PlayStation 1? The big two are PSX and EPSXE. EPSXE, usually you might need to do like a lot of like plug-in like fiddling and stuff. Because what EPSXE does is it enhances games, like it'll like enhance the graphics and whatnot. Whereas PSX, you don't really need to. If you can get it running, that's basically it. And it basically will emulate games basically exactly as they were. So in a lot of ways, I actually prefer PSX because it gives them a more authentic feeling. And also, I just want to say, for technical questions like that and stuff like that, because like I hate making people like wait like a week to like get technical help or whatever. Like just like send me a private message or something like that, and I'll get to you like through that, because obviously like having to wait a week kind of sucks. So yeah. Mr. Devil Sonic asks, do you know how to do the Dingaloo? I've never actually gone over this, but I am actually a professional dingalooist, so mad props to me, if you know what I'm saying. Ross W358 asks, "What's your favorite game from 1980 to the present, and would you mind doing an LP of a Zelda game?" Um, when you say a game from 1980 to the present, you're pretty much like that basically includes basically every single game, basically, um, except Pong and stuff. Um, I've went over this many times before. I kind of suck at picking favorites, so um, don't think that I am suitable to answer that. And would I mind doing an LP of a Zelda game? Um, I currently am planning to continue my Wind Waker, um, which I have like one video uploaded from like I uploaded like a video like a year ago. I like streamed it and I uploaded it, so it's like a 2 hour long video of me playing Wind Waker, and I do plan to get back to it eventually. Um, but it won't be streamed or whatever. But probably later this year I will get back to Wind Waker, so look forward to that. Um, Frieza 1500 asks, or he says, "Happy New Year, Liquid." I say Happy New Year to you. And he also asks, "Do you actually believe the end of the world is that? Do you actually believe the end of the world is that it is going to happen this year? I know what you said in the video, but I am just wondering whether or not you believe it will happen. Not necessarily. Um, I think we should never like really take things for granted though, because like technically the Earth could just explode any second now. Like it's possible that we don't know something about the universe, that like planets actually just explode at a certain angle around the sun or something like that. You never know. Um, I don't think there's anything really significant about 2012, but I do believe that um, existence, I guess, is quite fickle. If that makes sense. And like I think last week I said something like whether or not it's the end of the world, um have a good year or whatever. Like obviously that was just my way of saying like live like live each day like it's your last. I guess that's kind of what I'm saying. Colin Freddy 1 asks, "What do you like better, PS3 or Xbox 360?" I've not really had the opportunity to play much 360 games, so I can't really give a valid opinion. But I do have a PS3, and I quite enjoy it. Um, some guy 452 asks, "Would you want to be in a Resident Evil game?" Um, as in like in it, as in I wouldn't like maybe like voice acting or helping in the development of it, but like in the actual middle of like Raccoon City or whatever, that might be kind of frightening. Finn Doolin TV asks, "Would you like YouTube to give you a partnership, or do you prefer the style that you're doing now?" Um, I currently have no plans to go into partnership or apply for partnership or anything. I'm fine, really. I'm not in it for any money, but if in the, I wouldn't deny that I might like apply for it in the future. Finn Doolin TV asks, or same dude basically asks, "What is your favorite comic book character and why?" Um, I think my choice of LP kind of signifies that it is Spider-Man. I think Spider-Man's pretty awesome. I just sort of like grew up with him, sort of. Um, like from a very young age, I was always gifted like Spider-Man coloring books and whatnot. Um, I sort of fell in love with him. I do think he's a pretty cool dude, anyway. And what's my favorite superhero movie and why? Um, I would say Um, I'm just trying to think now. 'Cause, like, the phrase superhero, like, that could apply to a lot of things. Okay, if we're gonna go off um like your typical comic book superheroes, the first thing that comes to my mind, I guess, would be Spider-Man 1. 'Cause I do think that is a very classic movie. He also asks, do you prefer the Goody Two Shoes? Do you prefer the Goody Two Shoes superheroes, e.g., Captain America, Spider-Man, or do you prefer the more anti-hero style superhero, e.g., Deadpool or Wolverine? Um, I guess like I would. I do like superheroes to kind of have like a bad side, like, or not necessarily like a bad side, but sort of like have like bad frequencies, like tendencies, like Spider-Man, like in the black suit or whatever. I know I didn't really answer the question, but I guess I'm sort of in the middle. He also asks, although this has probably been asked before, what are your current views on the Amazing Spider-Man reboot film? Could you please include your views on the suit, new actors, plot, e.g. Lizard as main villain, the look of the Lizard, appearance-wise, and how it's meant to be darker and more grittier than the last three Maguire films? Um, I haven't actually really been paying attention to much news on it. I've seen like the teaser trailer, or whatever. I think it looks fine. Emma Stone's a bit like, I guess I couldn't really imagine her like in a like this kind of serious like superhero kind of role, or superhero movie kind of role. But I'm sure she'll do fine. Andrew Garfield is pretty awesome. The only movie I've seen with him in it is the Social Network, and I thought that was really good. Um, Risa Fons as the Lizard. Um, I I haven't really seen anything with him in it, so I don't really know how good he'd be, but I'm optimistic so about it, so I'm sure it could be pretty good. And I actually haven't seen the Lizard, so um I'll just Google Amazing Spider-Man Lizard. Right, on Google Images, I've got a one picture that might look kind of legit. This dude kind of mid transformation, I guess. Um, yeah, you got these Pez dispensers that kind of look, I guess, like what he might look like. But all in all, like I'm hopeful for the movie. I don't really like, even no matter what, really. I'm probably going to enjoy it because I just tend to enjoy basically every movie that I see and every video game that I play. So I'm not really worried about not enjoying it. If that makes sense. Findulin TV asks, same dude, still asks, why did you start making videos back in the day? Um, Good question. I don't really know. I remember I'd always sort of thought of it like when I first found out about Let's Plays. I was like, I bet I could do a good job of that. I remember going to a lot of like the streams of Lord Vega, and Skinner, and I don't know. There's like sort of the interactions between like them and the fans or whatever. Sort of like, I would like to have that or whatever, and so I kind of thought about it a lot. And if you want to, you can watch my 1500 subscriber special. um, which is basically the history of Liquid Solid 9000. I might go into more detail about it, but I guess really I just wanted to give it a shot, really. And so give it a shot I did. He also asks, do you read comic books? And if so, what is your favorite and why? Not regularly. Though if I was to, I probably would read like Amazing Spider-Man because it's really, I guess, the only one that I really have any really basic knowledge of, or I guess not basic knowledge of, but I have an extensive knowledge of, like like what's currently going on. If that makes sense. What is your favorite Spider-Man universe, e.g., Ultimate, Amazing, 2099, etc.? And please try to include comic book reason, not just reason from Shattered Dimensions. Um, I would probably go with Amazing because I guess as sort of the last question, it's really the only one that I kind of have like an extensive knowledge of. Like I really don't know that much about the Ultimate Universe or 2099 universe. If you could have any superhero power, what would it be and why? Um, Flight would be really nice. Not not only just for transportation, which would be nice, but also just like I imagine it would be pretty cool, like soaring through the skies. As you and your videos are getting more popular by the upload, will there be a time when you stop making Q&As? Um, I'm sure there will be in the far flung future, but I it won't be anytime soon. What are your views on the new Wii U? If you've never heard of it, then search it up and then please tell us. Um, I don't really think they've really like shown like they haven't, I guess, really been that evident about what's going to, I guess, make it unique, I guess, like except for the whole being able to like play it with your TV off. Um, I think it looks like it could be pretty. I'm sure people will find much enjoyment out of it. Um, I probably won't be getting one. Um, for the simple reason being that I guess like I never really had much experience with the Wii, so. But who knows what will happen? It might be like turn out to be like, really awesome. So yeah. Um, it's getting around the time when like new consoles are gonna be kind of like happening. So I don't have any. It's not like I'm like all like man they're just trying to rush her. I think it's basically the perfect time to bring out new consoles and Nintendo wants to do it. All the power to them. He also asks, what are your views on The Dark Knight Rises, Batman 3? I actually haven't really been following up on it that much. I know I know what Anne Hathaway's the Catwoman, and I want to say that Bane's in it as well. Um, again, I'm optimistic, and I'm sure that'll be good. I guess. Like if it's anything like the last two, I would say that it's gonna be pretty good. Um, has a hate comment ever brought you down? Um, in the early days or whatever, they would sometimes kind of get to me, but like I've grown to accept that people might not enjoy my videos or whatever, and also accept that a lot of people like to troll or whatever. So it's all good. It's all good. EJP 23100 asks, how many games have you played and not done a let's play for? Quite a lot. I play a lot of games, so yeah. Right. Fendulan TV again asks, not really a proper question, but did you know that the Ultimate Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions voice actor is the same voice actor for the Spectacular Spider-Man cartoon? Um, Nice, I guess. Pretty cool. Nice little tidbit. Stone Princess asks, what's your favorite game to play online on PS3? Also, have you got Resident Evil 5 yet? Um, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood is quite addicting, and I was at one point quite addicted to Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Um, and occasionally I'll go on with friends and play some GTA 4 online. That's pretty good. Um, Stuff like that. And I have not got Resident Evil 5 yet. I'll probably get that closer to when I'm doing the Let's Play. Um, which hopefully will be this year. Hopefully. I've actually been off screen, kind of preparing to return to Code Veronica because it's been a while since I've done that. So I do really want to get back on track with that. Maybe get that done. Maybe soon. um, and get on with Resident Evil 4, then 5. Cunning Silverwolf, last but not least, asks, will you do a Let's Play on Spider-Man Edge of Time? Yes, eventually. And that's it for questions, so as always, post questions below and I'll answer them next week. Till next time, hope you all enjoyed, and Liquid out.